Wow, I have a collective haul. It's getting late. My voice is sounding kind of bad. But anyway, I just cleared off my phone, so I'm able to do this haul and show you all what I've been buying. All right, I'm kind of torn on which way to go. All right, so hey, since this is the biggest one here, I got these items from TJ Maxx. Okay. I saw this and I thought it was so cute. I wanted it for myself, but I said, no, this is for a baby. I'll really give it to a baby. It's for a 3+ years baby. So, okay, I was thinking it would be for Landon. Landon is 2. But I think he's going to be smart because he has a smart mom and a smart dad. And what this is this little pencil.
Bark. B-A-R-K.
It does that. So I kind of don't need that, do I? But it's so cute. You spin the letters, spell cool words, and it does what you just saw it do. And how much it costs? I thought this was a really great price for $12.99. And they said it was $18 somewhere else. Okay. So, if you watched any of my videos and you know anything about me, I do not deal with Halloween. I do not. I don't even try to be a hypocrite about it. And I don't judge others for liking it. But I said to myself one day when they started making these 3D Hello Kitty cups that when I see them, I'm going to get them. And so I got 2 Christmas ones and the one with her in the pink dress like that. But it's a cup. And so I saw this one and I was like, oh, she's standing up and she's doing just what I said I want them. So, and she was at a better price, even though it could go down $2 more at least. But it was $18 somewhere, and then it went to $12.99 here, and then it's $10. And she's not broken. So, and she's a 3D standing up cup with a dress. So, yeah, I kind of bought her. Hypocrite. All right. So this big mama here, I'm not even going to pick her up. It could be a cookie jar. Or a vase if you were to look inside, which I'm not going to untape her because I don't want to break her. And I got one similar to this in the basement, but it sits down. And she was $35 in the beginning, then she went to $24 somewhere, and then she was $19. And eventually she became $5. I don't know where she's been all this time hiding out because this store was in Tuscaloosa, and I've gone there before, and I've seen her Hello Kitty stuff, but I didn't see her. And I mean, she was cheaper than this little cup. See? So, I thought my oldest would get her. Yeah, I know. What's going to do with her in college? She'll see when she gets back here. So, I saw this, and at first it was in the kids section, so I was like, is this for children? But I said, no, this looked like it would be for an adult. And it turns out it's actually a Paris Hilton. I'm going to pull this over here because I don't feel like spending. Yeah, that's my Maryland stuff over there. I need to go through. And so, it's a Paris Hilton. Now, what they're saying is that it was $20. I was like, wow, Paris Hilton for $20. And it went to $14.99. But I look at these, and then it has started out at perhaps $88. But I want those sunglasses. Paris, I want those sunglasses. So I like the iridescence of this purse. And my daughter, I was like, should I get this? And she was like, well, yeah, if you're just going to put your... Well, she's like, I don't know. Unless it's not going to hold anything but your phone. And maybe a few more things. I said, yeah, well, I'm not really into those small purses. I was like, but I like this heart on the handle. And I want to take it to Tandy because I want them to see it so they can tell me what is in here. Even though maybe just some more leather so I can reproduce it. But I'll probably keep it because I like the iridescence of it all. I do. Okay, so we're going to travel back down here with this. And so I was also in that store. And if you've ever seen a video of mine, I have this fascination with houses. I'm a real estate agent that has never sold a house. But this says that it's Crafty Creations Craft Right 41 pieces. It's a paintable house kit. It makes one house. And while October and before was around and they were talking about Halloween stuff, they had these puzzles and stuff where you could make a 3D house. But it had those Halloween characters that I don't like. I don't want spider webs and bats and all that stuff on my house. So this is red and green, but it looks like it's the MDF or whatever. I tried to open it, but I hate opening up things and breaking my parchment paper wrap. So anyway, when I get ready to paint it, I'll probably do another opening, and then it has to paint and brushes, trees and wreaths and all that kind of stuff. So, well, the price was $9.99, but somewhere else it was $13. And it probably was more. It looks like it would belong to like a Barnes and Nobles or Books a Million or somewhere like that. Doesn't it? That's what it looks like to me. That's what it makes me think of. And so, here I go. Buying some cozy yet refreshing festive cocktail recipes for drinks. And don't drink. But it includes 60 cocktail recipe cards. It's a collection of perfectly crafted cocktails. I dream of being a bartender. So, and I probably would be good because I do know how to make good cakes and stuff. So what I got to do with anything? I know how to cook good and stuff. And when I do stuff, even though I don't eat pound cakes, but everybody loves my pound cakes. So if I don't drink, they probably love my drinks. So this was at $10.09, $6.99. And this isn't old. It was a 2025 Boozy Blueprints. It's what it's made in China. So I did take a peek. So it's supposed to be open. And that's me trying to shimmy this plastic lid off. Bam. So it has them broken down to citrus and spice, chilled. What's that? Classic, sweet. Do I want sweet? I think I like sweet and sour. I don't know. Well, we'll start right here at the beginning. We won't go through all of them. I don't want to do any copyright infringements because I always have copyright infringements on my videos. So I got some. I got to redo voiceovers and stuff. Okay, so this is Christmas punch. So it's a recipe on the front, but not on the back. Bam. Hopefully I won't get an infringement. All right. So if this isn't from TJ Maxx, it's from his sister store, HomeGoods. That's one of them. So it was $4.99. It went down to $3.50. Store in a cool, dry place. You don't know. I love the tins. So this is a lemon and ginger tea. And it went down to $3.50. And they got directions to tell you to use 1 bag per cup, pour in boiling water and stir. Allow to diffuse in 3 to 5 minutes. It's not saying anything about sugar or anything. But, this works because I had to go to one of those American, family care centers the other day because of my throat. I've been having issues and you can hear it in my voice. Even if you don't know me, you could tell something's not right. So I'm supposed to be going to see an ENT. I had to get a referral from my doctor. So I had to do some things anyway to get it because they don't just see you. So anyway, when I went there, he told me that I need to get some real ginger. This isn't real ginger. A real lemon and boil them and drink that to, I guess, clear out mucus and stuff. So I'm going to do that until I get to the real stuff. Okay, and this is Zen Garden Tea. It has 60 tea bags. And it's $3.50 also. We're not really worried about what it was. But how cute is this? And then this one, the same. I got them at a great price. And I've been looking, this one is passion fruit green tea. So, even though they're not saying anything about using sugar, I guess when you do these, you're probably supposed to do honey. Well, I'm on what is it? FedBop diet. What is it, that diet? I'm on this diet. It's more for issues, not for, you probably can lose weight, but I have some issues. And so, we're trying to work them out. health issues. FODMAP, that's what it is, the FODMAP diet. And I'm saying that because I'm not supposed to consume honey, which is what I was going to say. I could put honey and not sugars. All right, so that's what I want to show y'all. We did go to, and I hope y'all will look at my shorts and videos that I did when we went to Gulf Shores. I got some really good ASMR videos, and I'm gonna add some more also. But I went to, if you go down to the beach, Alvin Island, they control everything as far as these souvenirs. They're everywhere. So I saw this one. It says $2.99, but I think did they charge me $2.99? I thought the thing said 99 cents. I have to check my receipt. But yeah, see, this one was 99 cents. So that one was from one of my nieces, my oldest niece. She was our first baby. My oldest brother and sister-in-law had her. Then my older sister is, well, you all would probably say Andrea, but we're country, so we say Andrea. I'm just saying. Then I had another one. Oh, here it is under my foot. Angela. Now I have a cousin and an auntie named Angela. So I said, let me give it to my cousin Angela, because it'll be easier to fight my cousin Lynn, which I should have won for Lynn. But if I was to give it to my auntie Angela, my mom, on her mom's side, has 11 sisters. I ain't fighting all of them because I couldn't find all their names. Then I got this, because every time I go, I get the one with the boobs. I saw somebody had one of those when I was living. I like that. And I was like, oh, I need one of those. Okay, so I got one for William, my husband. I got one for Kelsey, but I don't know if she grabbed hers and went somewhere else. But these here are magnets. Oh. And they hang on the refrigerator. But I was looking at it and I said, look. I said, why I got a person look like hanging off mine, right? And I was like, my husband doesn't have a person hanging off his, right? And I was like, I wonder does Kelsey's have a person? But now I'm just realizing that y'all stole something, I think. I don't know where this thing came from. So it may have been, I don't remember hanging off in the store. So I don't know if when the lady rang it up, she had something on the register. Because there's not a price tag here. But I got a whole nother keychain. But it doesn't have a price or anything. I don't know. I have to ask my girls. Because me and my oldest, she found it and said, hey, Mom, this one has your name on it, which my name is almost on everything because I got a simple Catherine name. And then my husband got a simple name, William. William the Great, Catherine the Great, and then we got Kelsey. So then I saw my name spelled again, and it looked so pretty that I got it again. And then, so I got one for Mariah because she's my niece to Miranda. And if I got one for Miranda, I got to get one for Mariah. And if I got one for Miranda and Mariah, I got to get one for Maxx. Even though Maxx may or may not know they got one. He's my other brother's child. And so those are only nieces and nephews that we have. Because my two sisters, they didn't have children. So anyway, you know how it is. Once you buy one, even though these children are grown, Maxx is like 27. Miranda's almost going into 40. Mariah, she just went into 30. So they probably wouldn't complain, but I don't want to hear about it just in case. I don't want nobody thinking I love somebody more than another one. So everybody got a gift. All right. So, like I said, I love houses and I love teapots. And I bought all that tea. So I guess I need a teapot. So this one is lovely. And it was just $7, yeah, $7.99 at Ross. It wasn't even discounted yet. Wasn't even discounted. So, I guess it needs to go over there to the tea. Alrighty. So, I was still shopping. And my daughter and I, my oldest, so I have two girls. Where were we? HomeGoods. That's what the bag said. I should have put it on top. So this was $30 somewhere else, and it went to $19.99. Now it's $9. So she's in college. But I asked her, did she want it? She said she did. Because if she didn't want it, I was going to get it anyway. So we got that. Then somewhere in between time in the meantime, between Gulf Shores and Bama, I went to the Dollar Tree. I think this was at University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa. I went to the Dollar Tree One of the Dollar Trees is close. And I saw this claw clip, and I was like, oh, that's a cute flower. You can put that in your hair, and people can still see that you got a flower. Oh, that's a cute bow. You can put that in your hair, and you still got a cute bow. People can see it on both sides. And I said, oh, this is a cute ribbon. I said, you can put this in your hair. And I was like, should I get two? Because sometimes when I do my youngest daughter hair, sometimes she get 2 puffs. And if she gets 2 puffs, we could put these on both sides. And then it'll be cute. I probably should have got 2. So then sometimes we do some weave. And so I was like, let me get these wig clips so we can put them in and out. We don't have to do all the braiding and stuff if we want to just make it quick. And then I went and got these magnetic buttons because I've been looking at some of the videos that you all have been uploading where you've been doing those magnetic bookmarks. And I was like, well, instead of going and ordering from Amazon for dollars for 25 cents, I went to Dollar Tree and they got them for 14 cents. Now I don't have to worry about shipping and handling because, yeah, I buy enough where I wouldn't have to worry about shipping and handling. But I was like, oh, well, I won't worry about it. Well, do y'all see that this one is split wide open? How I didn't notice that when I was in the store. How did I not notice? So then I counted them anyway, and there was still 14 in there. So I said, okay. The thief didn't thieve me. So I saw this. I don't know if this is in another video, but it was over here where I got this pile of stuff I have to do videos on that I haven't gotten all my videos. So I did that, do the fitness reformer board, but I got to put it together. I did the video. So if you look on it, you'll see it's a collective haul also. But I want to put it together. And then I got to do that video with that stuff right there on top. It's almost finished and ready for a video. I got to do that one too. And that one, those are, inside that box, those are the wax and melts that you can make those, what you make them? What I'm making? Stamps. The wax seals. So anyway, I got to do that. Yeah, I was going to do the video, and then I realized my container to Maxx to melt the wax was not in the thing, so I got to go back downstairs and find it. It was all supposed to be in there together because that's all that's in that box. It's the melts, the wax, and the stamp sets. But that thing, the spoon, somehow got lost in the shuffle. I hope I don't have to go buy another one. I won't. I got 50 million spoons, but what I'm saying is, for doing that. So anyway, every time I see these fashionista sketch sets, I buy it. And this one came with pens, markers. I was supposed to take this down with me to the Gulf, but I didn't. But all the same, I get these, and normally I get 2. I usually get 1 for each daughter. But sometimes they hadn't been doing them. I had one where I would get 3, so we would each have one when they were little, and we would all play. And I've gotten the ones that do the makeup and you do the stickers, and they've done a little bit of this and that and all, but they don't always do them. So anyway, I started buying one for myself because I'm that girl, and that's what I like. All right, so this is slipping in here before it's supposed to go. While we were in Gulf Shores, we went to the calendar, toys, and all of that store that they got down there. Let's see if there's a tag on here with their name. I think if you go to calendars.com, that's where you'll find them. But they have toys and all of that stuff too. But our shoes for days is appropriate. Now, they do have this shoe. Well, they have that shoe. It's in both of these. But I was like, okay, I could get that for myself because it won't take up a lot of room. But then I was like, well, I really want to see the shoes in these because they may have extras that aren't in this. So I got this for my husband. Do y'all really think I got that for my husband? Okay, I got this for myself. But I'm going to give it to my husband because it's going to be in our bedroom. Because he likes to have a calendar. So I said it'll be for him. Yeah. Okay. I just cracked myself up. So I happened to be in Hobby Lobby. We're back from Gulf Shores to Tuscaloosa because we had to take my daughter back, but I had to go up there and get it by myself. So this was before we went to Gulf Shores. And these were on sale before at $3 and something. Well, they were on sale. They were $6.49 originally. Then they went to $3 and something. And these, I don't want them, so they went down to $129. So I was like, well, I could play with these because I do have the little thing that you can clip, the little clip that you can clip to this and clip it to your shoes. So I do have it, and it comes with enough for me to do the ones I bought when they were originally priced half price to down to this price. But you can't always guarantee, so I got it at half price. And so, hey, I got plenty of hats, so I got that and another one. So yeah, you're using 2 to make 1, to like a filler. I don't plan to make mine yellow and brown. No sunflowers or daisies for me. So I don't know if I did the video on this, but this paper, and then I think I did because I talked about that Merry Christmas. And I was like, I could have wrote that probably myself on some paper. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful of copyrights because I get copyrighted a lot. Now, I do have some paper mache stuff that I'm going to use that for. This for. And when it went down to $1.24 from $4.99, it was right at the price I'm willing to try to do some decoupage. All right, so this is a rolling pin that I got from Walmart. Now, I did a Walmart haul. I don't know if you'll see the video because guess what? I got a copyright infringement. So I got to go back and try to edit it with a voiceover so you don't hear the music and the people talking. I thought I had gotten away with it, but I didn't. And it's not that I'm trying to commit a crime. It's just when I first looked back at it, it looked like they didn't say that. I looked back at it and I said, oh, copyright. So, yeah. But what this is, you see that's a rolling pin. And what I like about this one that made me not wait for a discount, because that's what I called it, Walmart shopping haul, and I can't wait for a discount. And it's because they use a router or whatever they use to go in there, and it's 3D. So you're gonna have this imprinted on your cookies or your pie. I like that. And this here is called a 17-piece mug cookie cutter set. And if you're like, well, what does that mean? Okay, these cookies, like I thought they were going to be 3D, but what it is where this indentation is, you're going to bake these cookies. Well, first, when you mix your dough, or if you're going to buy a dough, I mean, it's easy to mix. For me and my daughters, we all often mix, and it tastes great. But, you know, flour and all that stuff, and butter and the stuff that you put in there, and roll it out with those pins. But you do a smooth one because you're going to, well, you could do that and then cut them out with this. Yeah, you can. But what I'm going to tell you to do is, after you make that dough, you probably want to sit it in the refrigerator for a little bit before you roll it out. But if you roll it out and you stamp that and then you do this, you're probably going to want to sit them in the refrigerator for a little bit, because if you don't, it may not get that shape there like you want. And see, then after you have this shape here, you're going to put it on your mug, and when you get ready to dip your cookie or sip, you can have it there and sip that. Or your Tang, because I do the hot Tang, to clear my nasal passage in the mornings, which I can't do that anymore because that FODMAP diet. It's not the diet that's causing the problem. It's my body, which is the reason why I'm doing it. It's something's making me sick. And it was not until death it's going to really probably make me sick to act right, because I can't eat sweets. They're messing me up. I can't drink Tang. I can't have sugar. I can't chew gum, or my stomach is just, I'm through. So anyway, enough of that. So then I found these 3D Christmas cookie cutter set. Now all these 3 things here were from Walmart. And see, look at this, what they'll make. You got a Christmas tree, a big tree, a little tree, a snowman. And so here you're making, are you making this snowman stand up? Okay, I know you got that tree, this tree, that tree. I don't think you're doing a snowman. I think we're just doing the trees. After I look closer, because he looked too glossy. So, yeah. Still cute. And I love these 3D cookie shapes. So those 2, you probably want to put them in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes or so to kind of let them get a little firm and then bake them. But hey, you can always check your YouTube recipe, the other videos to be sure of that order, or watch the holiday baking contest and see what they have to say. All right, so then here, because my time is about to run out, because my phone is always full of stuff. I'm always taking care of stuff, not selling houses, but I have a whole lot of other stuff going on. So yeah, this is a quilt from the G's Ben Quilters. Now my husband bought me this from G's Ben. It's Petway quilt. Y'all, I know these Petway folks. One of my cousins is a Petway, and I went to church, school, and all this stuff with these Petways and Bennetts. So anyway, the point of it is, I had gone down. So he got this from the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. See, listen, I know I love New York. He could have gave me some money. I could have bought that quilt right down there from one of those ladies, because this is a reproduction. It's not an actual quilt. But I'm sure I bought something, but I forgot to buy a puzzle. I bought a t-shirt, some 2 dolls. I paid a lot of money for them dolls. They were not quilted, but they were made from hand. But anyway, so you can get this too. Or you can go to G's Ben. I told him, my daughters, I said, y'all didn't go this time, but y'all going to go with me. But like I said, I was reading the history that they had set up down there on the walls, and they did a really nice job with it. It's usually the first weekend in October, the last week in September. Last week in September. It's called the Airing of the Quilts. Well, maybe it was the second to last. Anyway, look for the Airing of the Quilts. That's what they do. And now all they're doing is what black people did all these years. When it's getting ready to be the time in the winter time where you're going to be using the quilts and you're going to pull them out and you're trying to get the mothball and all those smells out and stuff, you go and you air your quilts on the fence and let them breathe before you bring them back into the house and have to deal with that all winter. So anyway, they do that, but now they've made it into a business. Martha Stewart and all these other famous people have gone down, and now they got enterprise where they sell cups and all kinds of good stuff. So I just bought some stuff from a girl who happened to be a classmate of my oldest brother's. I need to slow down. I'm trying to tell y'all everything before my time runs out. But yeah, she happened to be a classmate of my brother's. My sister recognized her because he's older than me, so I don't know who she is. But anyway, her daughter was selling it, so I bought a t-shirt, a book, because they got books about the history and stuff. It's a beautiful situation. It's not a really big situation going on, but it's growing each year, and it's getting a lot of notoriety. But G's Ben's Quilts, hey, who knew? It was right down from where I was going to school all my life. Please subscribe and like. I enjoy doing the videos. I enjoy watching your videos because that's what I'm getting ready to do. Get off this video, upload it, and I'm going to watch somebody else's video. Bye.